Bueno, pues muy buenos días para todos. Bienvenidos a esta sesión de información, lanzamiento de programas 2022 para Hawaii Pacific University. Gracias por estar aquí con nosotros. Un gusto, como siempre, tenerlos como parte de nuestras sesiones de información en América Latina. Mi nombre es David Arango y soy el director regional de eventos para MSM y Hawaii Pacific University en nuestra región. Hoy tenemos un panel de lujo. Tenemos a Anchal Sharma, quien es la manager de producto para Hawaii Pacific University, quien en un momento más estará iniciando la presentación de nuestros programas. Y tenemos a Flavio Dutra, nuestro manager para Brasil, a quien doy la palabra en este momento para que dé la bienvenida a sus agentes en ese país. Adelante, Flavio.
Olá, boa tarde a todos e todas. É um imenso prazer tê-los aqui nessa sessão sobre a Hawaii Pacific University, que é uma universidade incrível, situada na cidade de Honolulu, no Hawai'i, que tem demonstrado, assim, os alunos gostam bastante das oportunidades que existem lá de programas, muito focado nas áreas de oceanografia e todos os contextos nessa área que envolve biologia marinha, então bem bacana, e outros programas também que nós vamos apresentar hoje aqui nessa sessão. Então, gostaria de cumprimentar meus colegas, a Chan Sharma, que representa essa instituição aqui conosco, e David Arango, meu colega que fica na Colômbia. Gostaria de também deixar aqui, para quem os agentes que não estão presentes, que possam contar conosco também ao assistir essa sessão. Posteriormente, pode mandar uma mensagem para a gente, que a gente vai assessorar vocês em tudo que for necessário. Muito obrigado.
Gracias, Claudio. Anchal, good morning in Latin America and welcome to our Asian Refresher Training session for Hawaii Pacific University. Thank you for accepting this invitation, and you can take it from here.
Thank you, David. Thank you, Flavio, for organizing this webinar, whereby we'll be explaining everything for Hawaii Pacific University. A very good morning to all of you. And in today's session, basically, we will be discussing about in details regarding Hawaii Pacific University, where the university is located, why Hawaii Pacific University, and what are the programs we are offering, what are the admission requirements, and why the student should opt Hawaii Pacific University as a study destination. So we'll just start off with the PPT. So as I discussed that in today's session, we'll be discussing complete regarding the Hawaii Pacific University. So this is the main campus of Hawaii Pacific University, very, very beautiful campus in Hawaii, in Honolulu. So this is basically a main entrance of Hawaii Pacific University. So it is located in Aloha Tower Marketplace. So this is a main campus, you can just see it. So let's talk about why the student should opt Hawaii. I mean, why US and why Hawaii? So basically, Hawaii is a US state which is located in the Western United States, and it's in the Pacific Ocean, and which is 2,000 miles away from the US mainland. And it is the only state in North America which is highly composed of islands, and it's in the states of tropics. So it's a very, very adventurous place. So any of the student who wanted to go for adventurous activities like, hiking, biking, and sailing, swimming. So this destination is for those students. Apart from that, Hawaii is the third wealthiest state, and Honolulu ranks high in a several world livability ranking. It's also a birthplace of former Mr. President Barack Obama, and it's ranked number 12 in the US for the international business programs. In terms of as a destination, it's basically ranked for its most scientific observatories, for the oceanography programs, marine engineering programs, as I told you that this place is completely composed of the islands. In terms of climate, so it's very natural. It's May from October, it's summer, and from November till April, it's winters, but not the winters as the states like Montana, Washington, Michigan, but they have a very composite kind of winters. And in terms of the living cost, so the cost of living in Hawaii is less than in New York, LA, and Miami, and other states in US. Now, why Hawaii Pacific University? So this is basically a Aloha Tower. The city is our campus, Aloha Tower. You can just see in a picture, this is the Aloha Tower and the main campus of the university. Beautiful campus with a beautiful building. And this basically Aloha Tower is a lighthouse and it is a center of attraction for a large number of tourists, locals, and the HPU students. This Aloha Tower is also considered as a statue of liberty of the Pacific. And in terms of the university was established in 1965, so quite an old university, and it's a private university but highly accredited in the urban and the tropical campus downtown. So generally, the students have a viewpoint where the university is located. What is the settings of the university? So if the university is sitting in the urban and the tropical campus. In terms of students, we have more than 5,000 students when it comes to the student strength. And it is considered as a most culturally diverse private university in US. So why most culturally diverse private university? Because the students from more than 70 countries are studying at this university. And we are also ranked #1 when it comes for the diversification. So when it comes to Hawaii Pacific University, the student will not only learn the American culture, the student will get to know the students from the other countries, and he will be highly diversified. In terms of airports, so the Honolulu airport is just 11 minutes to the main campus, and we will definitely provide assistance for the students for the airport pickup too. Now, this is basically a map of Hawaii Pacific University, that how the university is divided. So basically, university is divided into 3 plazas. First one is Pioneer Plaza, second one is Aloha Tower Marketplace, and the third one is Waterfront Plaza. So you can just see the numbers like 1, 2, and 3. So the first one is the Pioneer Plaza, whereby the student can find the College of Business, College of Professional Studies, and the Executive Officer. Then Aloha Tower Marketplace. So basically, Aloha Tower Marketplace is a market. It's a downtown market whereby the student can find lots of ATMs, then it's restaurants, then sports arena, common learning common centers, multi-purpose room, gyms, cafeterias, welcoming center, fitness center, and bookstore. So basically, it's a marketplace for the HPU students and the locals too. And the third one is the Waterfront Plaza, whereby there is College of Liberal Arts, College of Health and Society, College of Natural and Computational Sciences, undergrad and graduate library, and one-step student services. So this is basically the map of the institution, that how the Hawaii Pacific University have 3 plazas. Now let's talk about the ranking and the accreditation of Hawaii Pacific University. So we are ranked #1 college in Hawaii, and we are also ranked #1 as the safest college in Hawaii. As I told you that we are the most culturally diverse private university in US, and we are among top 1% of the most diverse university. We are among the top 40 most affordable pre-medical programs in US, and we are ranked #1 for our MBA and oceanography and marine engineering programs. In terms of US World Reports, we are ranked number 62, and currently that's the current ranking for year 2021. And in terms of our accreditations, our nursing program and public health programs are highly ranked by quality and excellence. In terms of accreditation, we are accredited by WASC, Senior College and University Commission, which is the highest accreditation for the universities. Our nursing programs is accredited by Commission on Collegiate of Nursing Education, which is again highest accreditation for all the nursing programs. Our social work program is also accredited under BSW and NSW degrees and Council on Social Work Education. And our public health programs are also accredited under Council of Education of Public Health. So when it comes under the accreditation, all the programs which HPO is offering to the international students are highly accredited. So the students do not have to worry that their program is accredited or not. So we are highly accredited. So now let's talk about the program. So basically we are offering two programs to international, 2 degree programs, that is undergrad programs and the master's program. And in terms of undergrad programs, you can just see we are having a long list of programs which the student can opt. It's under arts and markets. We have biochemistry, biology, business administration. We have a business administration in hospitality, international business, then marketing information system. We have cinematics, communication, computer science, elementary education, engineering. Under engineering also we have all the fields of the engineering. We have biomedical, biotechnological, computer, electrical engineering, environmental, international studies, marine biology, oceanography, psychology. So in nutshell, we are offering all the programs to the international student that comes under liberal arts, education, business, engineering to all the international students. And when it comes for the graduate admission, so we are having Masters of Business Administration. Then we have Master of Science in Business Analytics and Information Security, which is the highly sellable program when it comes to in demand from today. Then we have Masters of Arts in Organization Development and Change. We have Masters of Arts in Strategic Communication, Masters of Art in Sustainability, Masters of Science in Marine Sciences, Masters of Science in Nursing, Adult Gerontology, Acute Care Nurse Practitioner, and Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. So these are the programs which we are offering to all our international students for undergraduation and the graduate level. So now we talk about the tuition cost. So the tuition cost for the undergrad is $28,800 for a year, and for the masters, it's from $21,000 to $22,000 depending upon the program, because every program is having different fee structure. But for the graduation, we are having 32 to 34 credits which the student have to study. Room and board is near about $14,000 to $19,000. So now I would like to emphasize on scholarship. So yes, we are offering total number of scholarships to the international students. So the first one is the academic merit. So on the basis of the academics, it's totally upon the GPA score. So we are having a scholarship ranging from $1,000 to $13,000. So totally depends upon a GPA. Like if the student is having a GPA more than 2.75, the student will be awarded by $2,000. If the student is having a GPA more than 3.5, the student will directly get a scholarship of $13,000, but totally depends upon the institution and after checking the GPA scores by the institution. Second one is on the basis of the talent. So nowadays there are certain number of students who are very much talented. They participate in locals, bands, orchestras, anything. So if the student is having these kind of talent activities and have the certificates, then also the student will be awarded by some amount of scholarship, totally depending upon the institution. Third one is on the basis of athletics. So again, we are NCAA Division 2nd in athletics. So we are having 8 women and 7 men's teams within the institution, and our athletics team name is Sharks. So if the student is very good in athletics in their home countries, and they are participating in the institution also for the athletics one, and they are getting 2.75 GPA while studying, then also the student will be awarded by some amount of scholarship. So you can just see that it's not only the one scholarship which the student can grab while studying in HPU, but it can be on the basis of academic, talent, and the athletics one. Now, why? What other facilities we are offering to our international students? So basically, we are having residential honors program. Then, as I told you, that we are having a very good athletics team. We are NCAA 2nd Division teams with 8 women and 7 men's teams. So any of the student who is entrusted to participate in the athletics team, they can go and participate in any of the athletics team and can get go apply for the scholarships too. Then again, we are having the scholars program, which once the student is there in the university, he or she is performing really well while studying and they are participating in any of the co-curricular activities also, then this program is basically for those international students. Then in terms of clubs and organizations, we are having more than 50 to 60 clubs whereby the student can participate in their in any of the clubs. It's arts club, history club, STEM club, large number of clubs whereby students can participate, because what US says, it's not only about the education, it's about developing their skills. So that is why there are certain number of clubs and organizations which help the international students to grab and upgrade their developments. Then we are having campus activities board. So you can just see in the picture that this is the kind of the activities board that if any of the student who is performing in the university, or he or she has gone for the holiday or anything, so they can just put on their picture on their board. So these kinds of boards are also available for the international students in the welcoming week. Then on-campus job, which is one of the major point that yes, we are having large number of on-campus jobs for the international students. So as I told you that the institution itself is a marketplace. So student while studying can apply for any of the job. They can apply from day one for if they wanted to work, but the student can work according to their schedule of their classes. Then internship opportunities. So yes, we are having large number of internship opportunities which we can offer to all our international students. Like if we talk about Hawaii, the Hawaii government. So Hawaii government itself organized 3 employment fairs for the students. It's Hawaii Career Expo, Leeward Job Fair, and the expos for the international students, whereby more than 250 multinational companies come and participate in those fairs. So what the student can do is student can go participate in their job, participate in those fairs and grab their OPTs and CPTs. So that is that is post part whereby we provide the internship opportunities for international students. Second one is we itself within the HPU campus, there are large number of companies who come and participate, and the students can go for their interviews and grab their OPTs and CPTs. So we provide very good assistance to all our international students for their on-campus job, off-campus job, and internship opportunities, which is very, very important when it comes for international students. Then we are having an esports arena. Then we have campus recreation activities, whereby on every Saturdays and Sundays, the international there's a tour for international students. There's a week for international students. There are certain number of cultural activities which whereby the student can participate, or they emphasize the international student to get covered up with other international students which are studying in HPU. Then study abroad option. So yes, we do have the study abroad option also for the those who are already in Hawaii, in the Hawaii Pacific University. So these are the student involvement activities which we are having for the international students, those who gonna study in HPU. Then apart from that, we are having 2 intakes, that is January intake, which is a spring intake, and the September intake, that is a fall intake. So currently we are open for fall intake. So we are accepting applications for fall 2022 intake. Now let's talk about the admission requirements. So the admission requirements are very, very simple. It's not that much difficult. So there is an online application form. So the student have to just go for the online application. The application fee is waived off. Then we require academic transcripts, then copy of the passport, English language test score. So the IELTS score is 6 band, TOEFL is 70, 80 for graduate, and Duolingo is 110. Then we require personal statements for the master's one, 2 letters of recommendations, CV, that is resume, and GMAT score for only MBA program. So the application form is very simple, and the turnaround time is also very, very fast. So once the student will submit us all the documents within 2 weeks, the student will get a letter of acceptance, or the what would call offer letter. And after that, the student can go for I-20s. But for the masters, we have an admission deposit of $200, but not for the undergrads. So once the student will submit us $200, the student will get the I-20, and that $200 are fully adjustable. So that's the admission requirements for undergrads and the graduate students, because for undergrads and graduates, it's almost the same. There is not much changes in the admission requirement, and we are very quick when it comes to offer letters and I-20s. And apart from that, we also provide assistance to all our international students for their embassy interview preparations, as these are very much important. And after that, we also provide assistance to all our international students for their travel, that is pre-departure, whereby we to guide the student how they have to go, what all documents they have to take along with them, and their airport pickups, everything we provide assistance to all our international students. So that's all from my side for HPU. Thank you very much. Now, if you have any questions, so I'll be happy to answer all your questions. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anchal. I really appreciate your thorough presentation. Let's get started with Flavio. He did have some questions from his agents over WhatsApp. Go ahead, Flavio.
Yes.
Sure. Thank you very much, Anchal. It was a really nice presentation. I have a couple of questions from some of our agents that we've been talking to during the week. You were talking about the English requirement. Do you also have a ESL program or any academic for those who are not there yet with the
Yes, we do have ESL programs. Flavio, you are lost.
Maybe you can tell us a little bit in further detail about the English preparation program.
Connection stability, sorry.
Yes. Yes, so yes, dear, we are having some of the ESL programs. I can understand that it's very important for the Latin American students. So I have, because right now we haven't got any of the applications from Latin America, but yes, HPU have the ESL programs too.
Okay, great. You also talked, let me see here. Yeah, you also talked about the scholarship program. Could you give us a sample, like for any type? It could be like a marathon-based sports or any other options from based on tuition.
I didn't get you. Could you please just repeat it up?
Yeah, I would like to, if you can give us a sample of a scholarship that it's offered for the students. You have told
Flavio
us
is
that
referring to the amount.
the tuition
Okay.
is 28.
Amount, right. Okay. So Flavio, what is there for the masters? There is no scholarship program because the tuition fee is quite, affordable. But when it comes for the undergrads, yes, we do have the scholarship. I have been, given it by the international team too. There is a particular slab which they have shared it with me. But the thing is that they have told me that do not share that slab with the agent partners, because they will be analyzing the profile of the student and accordingly they will be giving the scholarship. So that is why I have not shared that slab with any of the manager, because sometimes what happened that once we'll share the slab with the agents, right, they will ask you that okay, our students fall in this GPA, so why our students have not received this much amount of the scholarship. But that is for sure that they are having the scholarships from $1,000 to $13,000. But if you want me to share that email which I have received from the international team, I can share it. I don't have any problem. But please make sure that you do not share it with any of the agents. But you can, yes, tell them, yes, we do have the scholarship for HPU. Hope I'm clear for that.
Thank you, Angela. Appreciate it. Can you tell us also about the I-20 amount that is required for students to demonstrate on their bank account or bank statement before obtaining this document?
Okay, so for undergrads, there is no deposit, there is no application fee, there is no I-20 deposit. For undergrads, there is no deposit. It's just the financial statements which the student have to submit after receiving the offer letter, right? But for the masters, again, there is once the student will receive the offer letter, then the student have to deposit $200, and then the 200 deposit plus the financial statements, whatever they have. That's it.
And how about the financial statement? How much money do the students need to show in the financial statement to get the I-20?
Okay, so for the I-20 for undergrads, see, the fee is $28,000. So we can add $12,000 in that. So once that is added, $12,000, so that is the amount which the student have to show. So for the masters, for undergrads, it's near about, we can take it $40,000. It's $37,000 to $40,000, and same goes for the masters too. So for the masters, awesome. it's masters, it's $32,000 to $34,000. Undergrads, it's a little bit high because the tuition fee is $28,000. So if we'll add 10,000, also then 12,000, it will become $40,000.
Okay,
so here,
thank you.
Anybody can show. It's not like there is the one person who will be showing. Any 2 or 3 sponsors can show. Anybody can show. It's just a show money.
Okay, great. Now, moving forward into the COVID situation, what is the situation at the moment on campus? Are we going through online classes or on campus delivery? What is the expectation for the upcoming months?
Okay, so in the institution, the offline classes are there. I mean, face-to-face classes are going on right away. So in Hawaii, there is not that much, for the COVID one and everything. So they are following the proper protocol, even though not only Hawaii, whatever the institution I am taking care of, every institution is going for face-to-face classes.
Okay, that is great. And I think that is the extent of the questions from mine end as well. Flavio, do you have any further questions?
No, it's okay. Yeah, you covered all questions.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much, Anshel, for your time and for being here with us this morning. Thanks to all of our agents that were part of this webinar session. We look forward to continue working with you in 2022, and we'll see you very, very soon. Have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye.
Bye.